Welcome to the Rush to Resolution podcast, the show for startups looking to transform their customer experience. Whether you're a founder unsure where to begin, or you're a customer support professional searching for fresh solutions, you're in the right place. Each short episode is packed with actionable insights to help you adjust challenges and implement changes this week. You can catch the show on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or at rushtoresolution.com. All right, let's get started. This is the first of 3 episodes in a series that I'm calling Knowledge is Power. And today I'm talking about revamping your support articles, transitioning from fluff to function. So I'm going to cover 3 key areas: site structure, article structure, and writing for a global audience. If you're planning to introduce AI into your customer support workflow, this episode is for you. So stick around until the end for a tip on making your articles clear and concise for your future customers. So let's dive in with site structure. If you're starting on support content for a new product, or you want to overhaul your publicly facing knowledge base, start with the support structure of the site. The default structure that most support sites still use reflects how the product was built. But for your New Year's resolution, I suggest changing your site structure to match the customer's workflow. So this shift may not feel drastically different from your current setup, but look at it though through the eyes of someone familiar with the industry, but maybe not your software's jargon. So name your top level folders or categories based on industry terms and not product specific language. The moment a customer is confused by the structure, they're more likely to contact support and stop using your support articles altogether. Use article titles as the bridge, guiding customers from workflow-oriented categories to your product's terminology. So look at your knowledge base structure through the perspective of a new customer, not an OG customer. Next, let's talk about article structure. So this year, AI will be a normalized part of customer support. And knowledge base articles are the foundation for training AI bots to reduce human interaction. The quality of your articles will directly impact the success of AI support. So a pivot that we've seen is the way customers use the search and help sections. Customers previously, they would type 1 or 2 words and expect to scan through 10, 15 articles to try to find something that matched up with what they were actually looking for. But now customers type the entire question into the search bar. So what does that mean for your support articles? You should restate questions that you're receiving in the answer. So if the question is, how do I use this feature on this function? Make sure that it's in the answer like, in order to use this feature on this function, you need to do these steps. Instead of just saying, here's the steps. Because then AI would not be able to go and find that information if you don't restate that question. Another thing to think about is how a customer reads the support article. So here's a structure that I would recommend. So start with bullet points outlining the key information the article needs to cover. Let me pause here because back in the day, I used to just type out articles, start to finish, and then call it done. But it was so much fluff. I didn't start with a structure. I didn't start with clear, concise. I didn't start with bullet points. So that's my suggestion, is start with bullet points and then expand where you need to instead of just typing out sentences and calling that a support article. After you've typed out those bullet points, expand on those points with clear, concise explanations. And again, restate some of the questions that people may have so that AI can go and grab those answers. Last, work on formatting. So headers help AI bots find the information. Short paragraphs to explain what customers need to know right after that header, and then bullet points to give clear, concise details or instructions. The top of the article should have 2 things: an attention-grabbing sentence and a summary sentence. For example, an attention sentence may say, "Are you experiencing this issue?" This validates that the reader's on the right page and makes sure that it's also easy for AI to surface that article in search results or surface that information as well. The summary sentence, or TLDR, is a 1-line answer to their question, which is perfect for customers who skim. Finally, add supporting visuals. Use screenshots or short videos, animated GIFs, and make sure to name those files for SEO value, like company name -feature or something like that. This ensures that your content is both user-friendly and discoverable. But also, don't expect that the images or the videos will explain everything. Be sure that it's all still typed out so that AI can go and grab it, because AI cannot decipher what's going on in the video to then translate it for customer support. Last, let's talk about writing for a global audience. If your customer needs to rely on Google Translate for your articles, or AI is also translating for you, it's important to adjust your writing style. At a previous startup, we had customers in 180 countries, but we only offered English for support articles. So when you write, ask yourself, am I using any slang or ambiguous language? So here's some examples. I see this a lot. Hit the button. Hit the button. What about tap or click? If it's on a phone, tap, or if it's on a computer, click. Click the button. Also, right-hand side. Right-hand side, right hand, like you can just say the right side, the top right. Just give a proper direction. So just think about how you're using your words and does it translate if you actually said it and thought through the context of it. Literal translations can trip up readers, so simplify your phrasing. If you're unsure, ask a bilingual friend to review a few of your articles for feedback. Writing with translation in mind will make your content more clear and concise for everyone. My goal with this podcast is to give you a starting point for improving your customer experience. Subscribe with your favorite platform so new ideas can be cultivated in just minutes. Rush to Resolution is a CX implementation and consulting company. Visit rushtoresolution.com to see how we can help. Have a great day and a productive week. Bye, everyone.